Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Beavers offense will have the football first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
It'll be 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. The short hands, it's Coleman. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time. Into the secondary on the right. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon State.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on 1 carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Army managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around West Point had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Bell. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. I don't think he was the primary receiver on the play, but when you get that open, you become the primary target.
You ain't lying, and a great job. Credit to the quarterback seeing it, because you have your primary guy you want to go to first. He sees him wide open, delivers the strike. That's the guy you should hit, the guy that's open. Don't get hung up on that first guy all the time.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on. Got the first down and more. And he's in for the touchdown.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the upright. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll run it from the gun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Johnson wants to throw it. He fires a bullet to the right. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Boyd. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. To the air on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Brown will throw it. Flips it out in the flat. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Boyd. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Caught in the backfield, it's Boyd. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Strickland. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it, it's a first down and more. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Beavers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Trying to barrel in. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll go back to work on offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the single back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. swings it out to his running back. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Finds the tight end. At the 45 on his way. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Goes up and gets it. Did he get a foot down? No, but he got a toenail, and that is all you need. Touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by just 4 to Bowling Green. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
What an individual effort there by the quarterback on the RPO, because everybody was covered. He just takes off, and he shows you his ability out in the open field. He's like a running back. He's got great vision. He's got the speed. He looks so natural when he's in the 2nd level carrying the rock. Huge gain on offense by the Q. I love it on that play.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using the quick game. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Beavers are on the move. The give to the left side. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Finds his tight end.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Quarterback on the keeper. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running.
Plenty of time left left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The RPO, it's complete. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Beavers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll immediately call timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And now they take the lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He'll keep it himself. Sweet cut there. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Johnson wants to throw it. The quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Working that left side now. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And we are all tied up here in the second.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
And the Beavers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Breaks into the open. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Power football with the run. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Johnson looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Here comes the option. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Wiggles free. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Looking to throw on first down. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Spins away from the defense. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Running into the open space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Beavers will hustle to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Beavers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Brown will throw it. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Rushes on him. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Beaver! And that one will give him the lead. For what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Bowling Green. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Spins away from the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
That's a first down for the offense.
Rides to back and leaves it. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Snags it over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got a chance. Really nice run to get it out to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. Give to the running back. Tackled at the 28, it's a pickup of 5. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Brown wants to pass. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Beavers can really attack on this 2nd and short. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
What a day, his third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Good enough for first down.
Johnson looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down.
Second down coming up.
A designed run for the quarterback. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quickly to the tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They'll run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Right down the middle. He's got it. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Whitted. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's second down.
Second down coming up.
On the option. Now the toss. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. Third down and 2. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Trying to do it on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Oh, it's a reverse. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And he's got a touchdown.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down, he'll throw it. Bringing the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Beavers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Touchdown!
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Bowling Green. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, the ground game. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. On the move, he fires. All by himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. Brown will throw it. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They want to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown, and we might just have overtime on our hands.
Man, this place is going nuts. Your offense comes through in the clutch when you need it. Great job. Now, baby, free football. Let's kick the extra point and go to overtime.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And now they've decided to go for 2. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he's going down, sacked as they tried to take the lead on the 2-point conversion. Lining up for the onside kick, just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory, as we have victory formation coming. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success.